After months of rumors saying Nvidia's RTX 50 Super graphics cards were delayed or even cancelled, a new leak suggests they're back on the roadmap. And this time, the upgrade could be much bigger than anyone expected. We're talking about 50% more VRAM, higher power requirements, and possibly even higher prices. If you're planning to upgrade your GPU, this latest leak is definitely worth paying attention to. Let's dive into everything we know so far. If you've been following GPU news recently, you've probably noticed one thing. We haven't heard much about Nvidia's RTX 50 Super lineup. Normally, Nvidia refreshes its graphics cards midway through a generation. We saw it with the RTX 20 Super series and again with the RTX 40 Super cards. Those models usually offered more CUDA cores, slightly higher clock speeds, and sometimes additional memory, giving buyers a better option before the next generation arrived. But the RTX 50 Super series has been unusually quiet. Rumors over the past few months suggested the project had been delayed, while others even claimed Nvidia might cancel the refresh altogether. Then, Computex came and went, and Nvidia didn't mention a single super GPU during its keynote. The biggest surprise isn't the launch window. It's the memory. According to the leak, Nvidia isn't planning a small upgrade. Instead, the Super models could receive around 50% more VRAM than their standard versions. Here's what that looks like. The RTX 5080 Super could increase from 16GB to 24GB. The RTX 5070 Ti Super could also feature 24GB of memory, matching the higher-end card. Meanwhile, the RTX 5070 Super could jump from 12GB to 18GB. That's a significant improvement. More VRAM doesn't automatically make games faster, but it does help in situations where memory becomes the limiting factor. Modern AAA games are becoming more demanding, especially at 4K with high-resolution texture packs. Creative professionals editing 8K videos, working with large 3D scenes, or running AI applications could also benefit from the extra memory. It's one of the biggest upgrades we've seen in a Super refresh if these numbers turn out to be accurate. Of course, bigger upgrades usually come with trade-offs. The leaked specifications also point to noticeably higher power consumption. The RTX 5080 Super is rumored to have a 415-watt TDP. The RTX 5070 Ti Super could reach around 350 watts. And the RTX 5070 Super may require roughly 275 watts. That means users may need stronger power supplies and better cooling compared to the current models. But power consumption may not be the biggest concern. Pricing could be. Even today, many standard RTX 50 series cards are still selling well above their official launch prices. The RTX 5080 launched with a $999 MSRP, but finding one at that price has been difficult. Many retailers continue to list it for well over $1,300. The RTX 5070 Ti has also remained significantly above its suggested retail price. If Nvidia adds 50% more VRAM to these super models, manufacturing costs will naturally increase. Combined with strong demand and ongoing supply issues, the final retail price could be even higher than current cards. That may make these GPUs difficult to justify for gamers who only need a small performance improvement. Right now, nothing is official. Nvidia hasn't confirmed the RTX 50 Super series, announced a release date, or revealed any specifications. Everything we're discussing today comes from industry leaks and should be treated accordingly. Still, the information paints an interesting picture. Instead of offering small performance improvements, Nvidia could be focusing on something users have requested for years: more VRAM. For gamers, creators, and AI users, that extra memory could make these cards much more capable over the long term. The real question is whether buyers will be willing to pay what Nvidia is likely to charge. If the leaks are accurate, the RTX 50 Super Series could become one of the most interesting GPU refreshes we've seen in years, but only if pricing stays within reach. So, what do you think? Would 24 gigabytes of VRAM convince you to upgrade, or do you think Nvidia needs to lower GPU prices first? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more PC hardware news, and I'll see you in the next one.